Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 17th, 18th, and 19th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading, so, I'm going to be using, and it's the weekend reading, so I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. My Archangel Power Tarot cards, I will pull one. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now I may pull some from my Guardian Angel deck, my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel deck. I may or may not. I'm not sure. It'll be dependent upon where we're at with the reading. Oh, heck, I'll probably do it. Anyway, but I will also, because I kind of like doing it, and I feel like these have been calling me a little bit again, I will do this for the introduction, and this is my Weight Rider traditional tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever the message is just comes through. My job, just deliver it. Now, remember, reversed cards have a stronger energy. Court cards have an underlying energy for each of the court cards also. We will be entering into Cancer season, which is water energy, so that's emotional, it's fluid. So, and we also will have some other things going on. I will be working on the longer readings too, so just be aware of that. Now, let's go ahead and see if there's anything or what needs to be said or what needs to come out with our Weight Rider tarot cards. Flying. So here we go. One card. That's the one that just kind of flew out there. Let's go on to two more cards because I like the three. Here we are. Hold on a second. See what we have here. Okay. So this is kind of a general, just what is the energies like out there. They're not the specific, but let's see what this is all about for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The one that flew. Okay, so we have an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities. It's really something that really moves forward. We also have the Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. That is our Taurus, our Virgo. It is also our Capricorn energy. Very solid, something you can touch. And in this, there's a lot of payoff here. I'm feeling like there's a lot of payoff. Remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde. It is still in Gemini. I think it's in there until the 24th. And remember, the 24th is going to be the full moon in Capricorn, which is the earth sign. So I'm feeling like there's some energy. There's some payoff energy here. There are some things that, people, what you've invested into into your karma, if you've kept your vibrations high and you've been kind, doing the things you need to do. Remember, being kind does not mean that you can't have boundaries. Please know that. A lot of times, well, that wasn't kind of you, but that was my boundary. And that person stepped over. So please don't ever think that being kind means that you have to let people just walk all over you. You don't need to do that. Anyway, whoever needed that one. But I feel that this is kind of a payoff energy. A lot of the things that we've put into making things change from this weekend possibly to that full moon in Capricorn, which is that earth energy. So payoff. There's going to be a payoff type of energy starting. I think actually we're in it now, but more so with this Friday, Saturday. Your next card? The Ace of Swords. That is reversed. Now, swords is air energy. It is our Gemini. It is our Libra. It is our Aquarius. It's our thought process. It's making plans. It's going out, I'm kind of feeling like this is a new journey, new thoughts, new ways of thinking about how to have that payoff, how to make that money, how to, what do I need to do next? Now, swords, again, aces is one, new start, new beginning, but this is some new ideas. There's a lot of things happening, a lot of new ideas joining you. That's, again, I don't know if it's how to spend the money or if this is how to make the money, okay? Or I also kind of feel like this is opening your eyes to more and more possibilities and to more and more things that could again, I know possibilities, I'm being a little redundant there, but more and more things that could happen, okay? That there are things that could be, that, things that maybe we've limited ourselves in our thoughts. So I feel very strong expansion, like breaking through a lot of barriers, kind of thinking maybe we couldn't do something before, and now kind of thinking, hey, maybe some things are possible. Your last card here. Okay, so this is the Five of Cups. Cups is our Cancer, it is our Pisces, our Scorpio, that we're going to be going into that time. Now, this is kind of a mixed blessing, okay? Fluid emotional. This is a mixed blessing. This is kind of looking at what we possibly had and saying that's gone. It's kind of saying, what am I going to do? It's not necessarily in the in between, but it's just kind of saying, I don't know necessarily what I want to leave behind. I kind of liked where I'm at. Not necessarily looking that there is a future ahead of us, that there is something waiting for us. So here, okay, fives, change energy. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was an 8 over there. 5 is change energy, positive, negative, it doesn't really matter. It's always a little bit on the stressful side. So whatever is changing here, it is letting go of something and not quite being aware of, or not quite ready to face what is possible. Because there is, even though this might be gone, even though this is left, and there's a little bit of mourning, there's a little bit of feeling, just some sadness with this. There is something going on with that. Again, it's not necessarily seeing the positive that's about to happen. Okay? Okay. So it'll be a very interesting weekend. I do feel very strongly that this 8, again, whether it be karma, I do feel there's a lot of karma, but I do feel that this has a lot of payoff energy, new ideas, kind of letting things, kind of looking at it and saying, oh, this is what I wanted, but not necessarily seeing that there's something so much better waiting for you. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's get started with our readings. Hello, my Aries. How are you? Let's see what we've got going, okay, for the weekend. What are the energies going to be like? Well, okay. High Priestess popping out. 2 choices, making some decisions. Archangel Heniel. High Priestess is connecting with your spirituality, connecting with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is for you. But there is a strong connection here. So this is one of those things that every morning, reach out, every night, reach out, a couple of times a day, reach out, okay? But there's also kind of this divine energy pushing you and guiding you and possibly even pulling you. I would make sure that I was very careful to follow my intuition. And if I have that little voice telling me to do something, now, what do I do when the little voice, I look at it this way. As long as it's not telling me to hurt anybody, as long as it's not telling me to, create any problems, that's definitely, it's one of those things. Sometimes it could be where it says step out and then step in. I've had that where, I was in line and I was told to go over there, get out of line. I went over there, got back into line, and something marvelous happened. I won my entire purchase was free. So sometimes it's listening to that little voice. It's listening to that, the voice generally is, that it's not yours. Okay, so it's a different type of voice. So yes, there is this is a time for you to really connect and really listen to your intuition. Anyway, here we go. This is listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. And that thing, okay, so my Aries, it might be sometimes you're also told something and it's not necessarily for you to act upon just then, but it's for you to watch and wait. Okay, remember I talked about in the last one, I think it was the last one or the second, whatever, a couple of, about a fox, and the fox watches and waits. And sometimes you'll be feeling, you'll know something, and this is for you then to be aware and to watch and wait for that opportunity. Okay, next card. The Four of Water. Now this is interesting too. So Fours has some stability. Fours has some organization. Fours also has some leadership energy here too. Think of the four legs on a table. Water is our Cancer, it's our Pisces, it's our Scorpio, it's fluid, it's emotional. This has an interesting vibe because this is kind of like focusing so much on what you might have had, might have given up, maybe not necessarily what you really even enjoy, that but you're still focused on the past, or, that you're focused on, on kind of being where you're at, that you're missing that something is right there. That's why it's going to be very important about the intuition, okay? It's going to be very important for you to kind of be present, and at the same time not necessarily see. The Four of Water is kind of an in-between state. Okay, it's like this is what I want, but I'm not ready to go over here yet. This is what I want, but I'm missing out on what's being offered to me. Think of this. Now this would be, I like the Four of Cups in the traditional tarot because it's basically the person sitting there like this, looking at the three cups that are there and not seeing the divine hand bringing another cup to them. Okay, maybe they're aware of it. It's just kind of like, but I wanted this. This is what I wanted. I wanted it this way. I don't want it your way. I want it my way. That's where the intuition is kind of there to help you through it. Okay, so missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Your last card with this is balance. So we have a 2-4 and we have a 1-4. There could be something with those 2s and those 4s and also the 1 too, but there's, and you may want to look that up, put, 2, 4, or you might want to put 414 because that kind of jumps a little more into a search engine. So 414 angel numbers. That's how I look them up, meanings type of thing. So balance is Archangel Zedkiel. So you have Heniel, you have Zedkiel. And, and there's some, what is these? These are even numbers. There's the 4s, there's the 2s, there's all these derivatives of 2s. Something's with these numbers for you, my Aries. I don't know if you're seeing a lot of 2-2-2s or a lot of 4-4-4s going on. Something with these numbers are jumping. So use that as confirmation or as validation if you start seeing these numbers on clocks, clocks, radios, wherever you're looking at. But balance is keeping a little bit of both. Sometimes we can go a little bit more into that intuition, into that metaphysical, supernatural world that we forget about, the physical and the natural. So there is something to be said about keeping a balance. It's kind of like keeping one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, okay? But we don't want to necessarily put both feet either way. So there's an interesting energy here. But the need for balance and moderation, cooperation, compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So there's a lot. This has a very strong metaphysical, and we're also, besides coming to Cancer, we're also coming to the summer solstice, which in the northern hemisphere, it's more light than there is dark. And in the southern hemisphere, there's more dark than there is light. So it would be, in the southern hemisphere, it would be the winter solstice. So so things aren't necessarily in the balance. Okay, it's not necessarily. But when we come to certain when we come to solstices, a lot of times there is a thinning of that veil, the veil between the natural and that supernatural too. So just make sure that you're keeping yourself in both worlds. Okay, let's see what we have here. Reversed, 2 of Ariel. So here we have that 2 again. Ariel is also our earth energy. It is our Capricorn, and again, the Capricorn full moon is coming up. It's Capricorn, it is Virgo, it is Taurus, solid energy, something to do with your home, your work, possibly your career, your money, okay? So it's that type of energy. And the 2 of Ariel is about balance also. So something about keeping balance. Now, what do you need to keep in balance? You might, there could be your thoughts, your words, your emotions. Think about the about the signs. So we have our thoughts. You know, we have air energy, which is our thoughts. We have fire energy, our passions. We have water energy, our emotions. We have earth energy, the solid energy, tangible energy. Okay? So some of that is keeping all of that in balance. Some of it is our thoughts, our spirit, our heart. Okay? Some of it's keeping ourselves in balance too. So there's a lot of balance energy being told to you right now. Okay? So it could mean, and also listening to your intuition with this. So it could mean that somebody might be trying to ping you or trying to push you off of your balance. So that it could be, so not just is this about reminding you to keep balance, it's also kind of warning you that somebody might want to tip you off of your balance. Okay. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So this could be definitely about, you know, something to do with your work or your home. Okay, so something's not, it could also be that your work-life balance is not there also. So something really, there's a lot of balance, but again, that High Priestess, your numbers are really big here. They're really strong. That High Priestess, the intuition, listen to your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. Really strong with that. So we have the 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. There's something there. Here we go. Let's see. Come on, cards. Pick up. We have a 6. Okay. Open your heart. Now that's interesting. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time. Wow. And now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart, then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. So is this all about something that you need to open your heart to? It could be. It could be. So we have 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, and then now a 6. All of these are derivatives of 2s. Could be. I do need to know about this, my Aries. Please let me know. Okay. What crystal or energy for my Aries? Golden topaz. Faith, wise action, perseverance, confidence. I like that. I like that a whole lot. A whole lot. Okay. Anyway, my Aries. Wow. Definitely let me know, my Aries. Remember the button. Like, share, subscribe. It helps. Most importantly, know that you are loved, my Aries. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.